After few hours, when Sana opened her eyes, she found herself in the dark room laying on the floor. Her hands and feet were tied up with ropes. She looked here and there and started panicking. "Sana, help, please somebody help me," she wiggled and shout. "Stop shouting, baby girl. No one gonna hear your shout," Sana gasped and turned her head behind and saw a man standing center of the room, shinning. In the moonlight which was coming through the window, his back was facing Sana. She gasped when she found him playing with a knife. "Sana, who are you? Please leave me." After hearing her words, man chuckled darkly. "How can I leave you, baby girl? After founding you for years, you're telling me to leave you?" He chuckled darkly again. "Sana, what did I do to you? Please leave me," she sobbed. "Oh baby girl, don't cry. Didn't I tell you that no one is here to hear your sobs?" Chuckle. "Sana, what you want from me?" she shout. And at that moment, that man became angry and furiously turned around. With his dark aura, Sana's breath hitched after looking at man's face. It was so scary and full of fresh sticks. Sana looked his face for a sec and gasped after recognize his face. Yes, he is the same man who was in the picture. "Sana, why you kidnapped me?" Taehyung came to her and sat on the floor grabbing her jaw harshly. She winced in pain. "Taehyung, don't make me angry, baby girl, just stop pretending," he said in his dark voice. "Sana, leave me, I don't understand, what are you talking?" Sob. His grip got tightened on her jaw. Taehyung, chuckle, "So you're not going to accept? Let me show you something." "Taehyung, hyung, he shout. When he shouts, Sana saw two other men dragging a girl inside, and the girl was shouting on them for leaving her. "Leave me, you bastard," she tried her best to free herself from their grip. Sana's eyes widened when she looked girl's face. "Sana, Jisoo Anyi," she whispered. "Jisoo, Sana baby, you will leave my sister, I swear something happened to my sister, I won't leave you all," she said wiggling. "Jisoo, leave," but before Jisoo said something, man slapped her hard. She fell on the floor. Man also sat on the ground and made her sat on the chair and tied her on rope. Jisoo didn't said anything, she was just glaring at the man very dangerously, like she will eat him alive any soon. "Jisoo, I dared you leave me, after that I will chop you and feed your flesh to stray dogs." Glare. Chuckle, "I like your attitude, girl, but you can't win against us," he said and tapped her cheeks 2 to 3 times. Sana turned to Taehyung crying and said, "Sana, please leave my sister, why are you doing this to us? What we do to you? Please." She flinched badly when Taehyung shout. "Sana, Wyan?" she asked confused. "What are you saying?" "I'm not Wyan. I'm Sana, not Wyan," Taehyung grayon in anger. After listening Sana's words, "Taehyung, ugh hi, you left me no choice now," he left her jaw harshly before saying, "Taehyung, hyung," he shouted again. A man who was standing behind Jisoo came in front of her. Before grabbing the sharp knife from the table, Jisoo looked at him without any fear. Man took his slow steps towards Jisoo while whistling and playing with the knife. Checking the sharpness, he came to Jisoo and stood in front of her before saying, "So from where I should start? To your head or your eyes or your stomach, His every words he trailed the knife on Jisoo's body part. Sana's eyes widened after hearing his words. "Sana, please. Leave my sister, she didn't do anything, I beg you," she cried, looking Taehyung, dark chuckle, "I told you, you left me no choice. In my experience, nothing will be the more painful, rather throat. Let's start from your throat," he said while adjusting himself behind her, grabbing her neck, putting the knife on her throat, while Sana was crying and begging, even wiggling just to save Jisoo, while Jisoo was sitting without any fear. "Sana, leave her, I said, leave her," she shouted while crying. "Any last wish, girl?" he said, looking at Sana smirking. He was about to slit Jisoo's throat. Sana shouted something. Yoongi stopped and lowered his hand from Jisoo's throat. After hearing this, they all smirk while looking at each other. By the way, other members are also present in the room. They were just watching the drama being quite all the time. Yoongi made his way towards Sana and sat on the ground. He lifted his hand and touched Sana's cheeks and caressed it before saying, "Yoongi, I don't remember, when did I told you my name? You're Sana. Right then, how do you know my name, huh?" He smirked. Sana stared at Jisoo, and Jisoo just shook her head as no. "Sana, I admit that I'm YN, but please leave Jisoo." Yoongi, Jisoo just closed her eyes. "Jimin, why did you do this, YN? Jungkook, see us now, you made us even worse," he said, sitting beside you. "Joke, you snatch everything from us, YN, we were so happy in our life. But you," he grabbed the vase from table and threw towards you. "You flinch when the vase broke just in front of you." "Taehyung, where are our kids, YN?" he said, glaring at you. I won't tell you, you will harm them too, like you're doing this to me." "Jean, when we're in love with you, people used to say that our love is not love, it's an obsession. After doing this mere act, you made them true. See us now, our love convert into an obsession now," he said, smirking. We will find solution, right? You all love me, right?" Sob. "Namjoon, love?" He chuckled darkly. "Yoongi, YN. I'm asking you for the last time, where is kids?" he asked, glaring. You shook your head as no. They're safe. They're fully cured too. They're not like you anymore." Taehyung, scoff, "Don't make us angry, honey. YK, if we get angry, we also don't know what we're doing or with whom." Jimin, "Yes, baby, we can start our life again, like we used to live before," he said, caressing your hair while you're craving, silently looking down. You raise your head and look at them while they all are looking at you so innocently, with soft simile, and this moment you melt completely. You closed your eyes and you saw your happy and beautiful family. All happy, giggling and laughing. You opened your eyes before saying, "If I had known, my act would make you this much worse, then I swear I would never have done this act," you said, and cried loudly. "Jungkook, you don't know, but we cried every day and night since the day you left us, but from the very start we knew that you're alive. You are just doing act. You immediately look at him and found him smirking on you. You, how? You asked. Joke, chuckle, we have our own ways, that Jin Young he thought. He will keep the secret from us, they all are laugh. Jimin, oh God, I still remember his begging face, laugh. You, what did you do to him? Widened eyes. Taehyung, he's in hell, he said proudly. You, what? Shocked. Jin, and since the day you stepped in Seoul we had our eyes on you. Namjoon, you're so dumb babe, he laughed. Taehyung, I'm agree with you Hyung, what do you think baby, if you cut your hairs in short and do your lip surgery we didn't recognize you. They all laughed like a psychos, but they all are stopped when you started laughing along with them. Jin, what do you mean? He asked seriously. You, since the day I left from here I keep my eyes on you. I knew you are. Every move like what were you doing? Whom you kidnapped? Whom you killed? When? Where? Everything, I knew. I came Korea intentionally, that day. I came to the mansion intentionally, I showed up to you all intentionally. And you're saying me I'm dumb. You, see, I know I did wrong but we will face all the things together, you all will be cured. Somewhere I was wrong that I took this step, that time. I was so angry, or somewhere it's my fault I think I lacked to give you love or care which you needed. I was lack somewhere. You looked down crying silently. You, I'm so sorry, you sobbed. Jimin, sorry? Your sorry can't fix anything, huh? He shouted. Jungkook, I really wanted to kill you now, and you knew that I will do. But I can't cause, he paused, I still love you, you sobbed. You, I'm sorry, but you didn't left me no option, I have no choice. Youngie, no baby you need a really hard punishment for that, you immediately look at him. You, what? Joke, yes to show you what will happen if you tried to leave us again. As soon as he said Taehyung untied your right hand and made you lay on the floor forcefully. You, what are you doing leave me, you cried. Taehyung, wait baby, it will be little painful but I need to do this. It's your punishment. With that he grabbed the knife from floor and hold your hand really tight. You, Taehyung you can't see me hurt right, but you himself. You, trying to hurt me now, Taehyung didn't said anything just smirking. He grabbed your hand harshly and he took the knife from ground and caressed it while smirking. Taehyung, you did really wrong baby girl you need a punishment now. He said while caressing a sharp edge of knife. You, leave me Taehyung. Please I beg why, you. Please forgive me I'm sorry, sob. Jin, sorry can't fix anything baby girl. You, no please. You was crying loudly but he didn't care at all. He sat on the ground where you was laying, he adjusted himself while caressing the sharp knife with his sinister smirk and with that he started to write something on your right hand. Blood came out from your hand but he didn't stop. On the other hand, you was begging to leave her in pain. The pain he was giving to you was unbearable. You, stop please, you cried, but Yoongi sat on the ground and placed his hand to your mouth just to prevent your sobs. Taehyung, just wait baby. It will be done soon, he said while carving something on your hand. Jisoo, you bastard. Leave her, I swear I will kill you, Jisoo, who was sitting on the chair all tied up, shout. Jimin, shut up bit *h, let him do his work. After some time, he stopped carving and smirked satisfyingly while looking at your hand full of blood. Done, he wiped the bloody knife and hands. You were laying on the floor lifelessly and tears continuously flowing from your eyes.